We don't have an SD card.
No, no.
But our box pass, typically what has happened in the past, we have downloaded their so it records on your end. And my dashboard. I get what you're saying. Okay, well, thank you very much. Hopefully we'll call back with, oh, cool. Thank you
So
very
this
much.
is how I see it.
All right, bye.
And they just go and they put the checker. And then I
Sorry.
just stand. I just stand here and it's working.
He just said, she said, like, because they had such a lot of
It's the other side now. They're all right there. The other side.
anyone who's moving around during
Oh, great.
that cracker is like the ice that we're
Thank you very much. Yep.
When I'm standing over there, I can see what
Do I walk it or do I walk it out? I edit.
Oh, can I have Sorry, I just had a lot of I'll put Jamal's face on. there's small sound. The guy said that he hears sound. Yeah. So
Because I'm using HDMI, that's why. That's good because that's the real house.
I think we did. I don't know. Yeah.
And all the way behind stage. Hey, we're over here.
how far that camera is. It's not a good camera, but if they're in the middle of it, well, the middle's where the students are. Yeah. Not in the middle. Something you put something like this. Well, it would be away, right? I mean, we could run to, I think the people deciding where the students are going to walk. What you said, well, the other school are all the way back east. Yeah, well, I mean, you have a lot of chairs. So. But, I mean, we have time to think about it. I was just saying, I can't remember. Anything you know about? You know, we can't over here talk to them.
I don't think they think about it.
No, I know, but we can. I know, but I mean,
Oh, I don't know.
next year talk to them.
Right, I don't know. Right. It's
How
probably
many
like
chairs?
Jocelyn, Diane, Nash, maybe. So, but next year,
Okay. Just make sure everything's working. Something.
hi, I'm Valerie. Nice to meet you. Okay, so
tread with Darush.
What's that?
I said, at least he's tread with Darush. What could be better?
Bruce was all over them, man. Like, I need that done. It's better?
A little bit down last year, 1 year, and it has to be somewhere in the middle. But this year we said almost go outside.
Oh, he couldn't get up. He couldn't get You're the winner.
you are all aware, this is a special event, and therefore Roseburg City Schools is asking that you exhibit respect for each graduate and their families. Each family would like to hear their graduate's name being read. Therefore, we ask that you refrain from excessive celebration, such as air horns, screaming, and other noisemakers. By doing so, we will be able to ensure each student's name will be well heard. Again, thank you for being here this evening. The Reynoldsburg City Schools graduation ceremony will begin shortly. My name is Kevin Smith. It is with great honor that I introduce to you the members of the class of 2019 who have enlisted in the armed forces. Please come forward to be recognized. Darian Abrams, Jamar Von Jason Champion, Emmanuel Walker, Campy Shaw, Gunnar Green, Aaliyah Holtz, Olivia Holtz, Garrett Alshin, Zoe Kirk, Alex Leonard, Brandon Long, Grant Lovelace, Brady Matthews, Damon Leach, Gary McCreary, Levi Meyer, Alejandro Osorio Sanel, Rachel Peters, Pastor Somoa Adusi, Christopher Stevens, Dominic White, Mason Whiteman, Richard Young. Kofi Mensah from the HS Squared Academy will now come to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand and join us in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing as the senior choir members come forward to lead us in the singing of our alma mater.
Come on!
Please be seated. The senior choir members will now sing Like an Eagle.
Ms. Jenny Cussenberry, Mr. Robert Varga, Mr. Neil Whitman, and President of the Board of Education, Mr. Joseph Legacy.
Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Education, I would like to welcome everyone to Reynoldsburg Class of 2019 graduation. Here you are, minutes away from what you worked for. As you count down the minutes until you turn the tassel, enjoy this moment. Soak in, think about what it took to get to this point. All of those early morning classes, late night study sessions, and the more memorable Friday night football games, dances, meal club, and so many other things. You have made memories with the best of friends, and now you're here are ready to join in that journey together. When I look out at the entire crowd of people who helped make this graduation possible, I'm reminded of what can be accomplished when we work together towards our common goal. Think back to all those that have helped you. Your family, friends, faith, administrators, teachers, custodians, and bus drivers. They all saw something in you to get you to this point. I always look forward to the stories your classmates share, the stories of the highs and lows of the last few years, the experiences that have made you who you are. We share some of those experiences. I started on this board of education when you were in the 8th grade, and we've experienced a lot these last few years, both good and bad. We have been vocal about a number of issues, starting with the dress code. Academics, athletics, extracurricular, and the dress code again. You've accomplished more than you realize, and you've made your mark on our city. I hope that you learn to change, no matter how hard it seems, can be achieved when we work together and not against each other. Something I hope you will all take with you after you leave tonight. You're about to enter the next part of life and your future, whether it's a job, college, the military, helping with your family. This next phase is almost here. It's not easy. There are challenges that can make you wish you were back in the halls of Hannah Ashton or on board. But you will get through this next phase of life the same way you got there to now, with hard work, determination, and a little luck. Reynoldsburg may change over the years, but the heart of our city will always be open to all who come here. But now you have that responsibility to inspire others around you, and like everything else, you will rise to this challenge. With that, on behalf of the Board of Education, enjoy the celebration of your accomplishments and thoughts of the future to come, and congratulations to the class of 2019.
My name is Chase Potter, and I'm a student at John Moore Academy. I would like to introduce the Reynoldsburg City School Superintendent, Mr. Melvin J. Brown. Good evening. Say good evening to our Board of Education, staff, parents, our Reynoldsburg City community, and most importantly, the prospective graduates of 2019. If you look at the program that you received this evening, you notice the word commencement that's written on the cover. The word commencement often causes some confusion, and perhaps it's right in the cover that we clear up some of that confusion tonight. We know that the root word commence means to start or to begin. Yet we all know that this is graduation, which marks the conclusion, and the successful conclusion, I might add, of your high school careers. But how can an ending be called a beginning? The answer is obvious. Yes, this evening is an ending. The conclusion of a process that began some 12, 13 years ago. A process called oral education. Throughout that time, you worked, you studied, and strived for this day. The day when you would completed all your studies, and you would receive that certificate to attest to that fact. Now the day has arrived, and the conclusion of your schooling in this place is at hand. Yes, tonight represents the end of your high school careers. It is, however, the beginning of everything else. In fact, this fact becomes just as obvious when we ask ourselves and you will be alive by the promise of your future. As I shared with last year's class, I shall also share with you. There is so much hope for the future of this generation, your generation. And I firmly believe that you will change the world in the manner in which other generations have failed. I believe that you will restore faith and love, and grace, and respect for this world that constantly seeks to separate, to create discord, and to place people in opposition of each other. The ties that bind us are far greater than the nuances that make us different. Your generation will demonstrate that difference does not mean dislike, that opposing views do not have to develop into personal disdain, that love truly does conquer hate. I charge you to challenge that love, to seek discovery, to foster your own growth, to see the good in others even when they don't see it in themselves. I challenge you to teach the world to understand that humanity is rooted in peace and love. I charge you to imagine a world that is far better than the one into which you're about to step. And finally, I'll say to you, stare down your fears, chase your passions, overcome your obstacles, and always dream with your eyes wide open. Do us proud, do your community proud, do the world proud, but most importantly, be sure to always do yourself proud. I hope everyone here will join me in congratulating this magnificent, incredible, successful graduating class of 2019.
Hi, my name is Joe Cox. I am a student at Eastham Academy, and I would like to introduce our Rutherford City Schools administration. Ms. Kimberly Colley, Assistant Superintendent. Dr. Jocelyn Cosgrave, Chief Academic Advisor. Ms. Annie Miller, Treasurer. Dr. Ken Davis, Human Resources Director. Ms. Valerie Warner, Director of Communications. Mr. Chris Lee, Director of Operations and Services. Mr. Mark Coleman, Superintendent of Everest High School.
Director of Student Services and Public Relations at Eastham Career Center. Graduating class of 2019. Saying that phrase now compared to 4 years ago still seems weird, but here we are. I thought about starting this speech with my fellow graduates, blah, 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 or something like that. But I want to skip that part of the history. Going to Eastham was a life-changing experience that I will never go back to. I formed friendships that will last a lifetime. I have passions that I'll very appreciate for the rest of my life. I remember this weird, funny, and beautiful that I lived. Rutherford Eastham Academy also gave me the opportunity to attend Eastham Career Center for interactivity. The Career Center gave me the means necessary for my creative personality to truly thrive, but also confidence to enjoy life as myself. And as soon as I confidence also carried over into my actions. I achieved the title of state qualifier in fundamental design, animation team, for the Business Professionals of America competitive events. I am now certified in Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, and Adobe Premiere for other courses, for photo editing, graphic design, and digital video. And this list of accomplishments is just getting started. But I wouldn't be the person I am today without some amazing people. I'd like to thank Mr. G for giving me the initial push towards public speaking. Ken Hendrick or Coach Randolph for being there for me throughout my career. Mr. Daniels for helping me feel more comfortable in front of the crowd. Miss Whitley, or I usually always just tell her, for helping me through several grade problems. Mr. Bennett for bringing the term personally. Joan Miller for practically guiding me through high school. My parents for giving me a life worth living. Sarah Yost for loving me no matter how many times I step on her toes. And Sam Fish for teaching me to live life to my best. Before I finish, I have one last assignment for each and every one of you. Be true to yourself. Whether your future is in computer science, athletics, healthcare, art, engineering, or anything else, be who you want to be. If you want to be a musician, let the music play. You want to be an author, write your own story. You want to be a comedian, well, you guys take jokes. Because this moment right here, right now, this is what I want to truly begin, guys. So, in closing, I will give one of my favorite quotes by Steve Prefontaine. To get anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift. Thank you.
You may be seated. Seniors, if you have completed at least one college course, please stand. It's my honor to announce that these graduates have earned a total of 4,215 college credits during their high school careers. Please give that a round of applause. Lastly, I would like to introduce those students who participated in our pilot Global Scholars Program and are the first class graduating having earned the Global Scholars endorsement on their diploma. Would our Global Scholars please stand at this time? You may be seated. We are proud of all 4 academies who participate in this program beginning next year. Next, I would like to introduce Ms. Marla Brown, the Bell Academy leader.
Good evening. My name is Marla Brown, and I have the pleasure of being the Bell Academy leader. At this time, I would like the Bell Academy students to please stand. Please join me in recognizing the Bell Academy valedictorian. This student has earned a cumulative GPA of a 4.0 or above for her high school career. Will you please stand to be recognized? Letitia Savannah Tuffy. This year, it is a special honor to recognize a student who is graduating from Reynolds Bell Academy with not only her high school diploma, but with an associate's degree from Columbus State College. So please commence me. Would you please stand? Next, I would like to introduce Letitia Cuppy, who will be speaking on behalf of the Bell Academy.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, the class of 2019. I want to start off today by thanking the parents, teachers, and faculty who helped us get to where we are today. Ever since we started this long journey 4 years ago, we have been saying, I can't wait to graduate. Today is that day, where we walk across the stage and finally enter into the real world. But it hasn't always been a breeze. Flashback to freshman year. Many of us didn't care about much. We stayed around and we got off task a lot. Our grades, they were negative, but we sure had some good time in this toxic English class, although boot camp it sure was rough. Then came sophomore year. We were slowly altering ourselves through Mr. Brown's 10th grade English class. Things really turned the corner junior year with Mr. Brewer and his corny jokes. We got off track and started working hard. However, there were still some setbacks and mistakes made, but we pushed through the struggles. Now, as seniors, we're ready to go. We're more focused and determined now than ever. It's time now. It's time to take everything that everyone's taught us to the next level. It's time to make a footprint in the world. When I look in this room, I see future doctors, lawyers, and presidents. It's time to show the world all the good that we are capable of. We are the class of resilience and triumph. As Nelson Mandela once said, there is no passion to be found playing small and steadily for a life that is less than the one that you are capable of living. Class of 2019, it's time to make history.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Tanya Bailey. I have the privilege of being the Encore Academy leader. At this time, I would like the Encore Academy students to please stand. Please give the Encore class of 2019 a round of applause. You may be seated. Please join me in recognizing the Encore Academy valedictorians. These students have earned a cumulative GPA of a 4.0 or above for their high school career. Please stand as your name is read and stay standing until all names have been called. Abigail Jolie Brooklyn. Lucy Elizabeth Clark, Trevor Adams Clements, Sophia Rose Darling, Adelaide Ann Dunlap, Kian Matthew Durkin, Isis Pillar Evans, Edward Hezekiah Green, Jada Simone Rispress, Miracle Touche Smite. Please give these students a round of applause. Next, I would like to introduce Obiana Ezudu. Would you please, who will be speaking on behalf of our academy?
Good evening, everyone. I hope you all are enjoying yourselves so far. Hopefully, no one actually did you yet. And if you have, so open back up because this is a happy day. I'm Mr. Zulu, and I think you all know what I'm up here to do. I think this is a speech that I'm supposed to give that makes everyone in this room content. Gives everyone some sort of confidence, some sense of stability. Because this is what we've been working towards since we were kids. We can't even tie our shoes, and our teachers were yelling, so we worked those 4 years, those 4 long, hard, painful years. Now, here we are, with our gowns and caps that don't really fit anyone with a normal sized head. So, more or less we're wondering, what's next for us? Most of us at this point in our lives feel like we're already grown. We graduated high school. Then there are some of us who feel unprepared, not ready, and scared to be on our own. And as much as our parents and teachers and students so we have to know what's next for us right now, we don't have to know, not even a little bit. This is the time for trial and error. This is the time for some of y'all to get in relationships, then out of them, then in them, and out again, put back together, but not really because you know it's just complicated. This is the time to ask your significant other, Kiki, do you love me? Are you right? And quickly you'll find out that Kiki is not solid. This is the time for your parents to get on you because you don't seem serious about your future. But trust me, you are. But that's all that God said. Can I ball? Can I chill? Can I stomach? In other words, can I just relax? This is the time. High school was a big portion of our lives. It's taught us about the type of friends that will stick and the ones that won't. It gives us memories to last a lifetime. It doesn't taught us a lot of educational things, but we were able to never use in the real world. But when it's Thanksgiving Day and your oven is broken, maybe because it's taught you how fast and the size of chicken in order to cook it. With the velocity of 1,665 minutes per second, thank you very much, Mr. Navy. Onward Academy taught me what I like to win. It opened me not only academically, but as a person. The closest and community feeling made me excited for school every day. From taking contemporary dance class as a freshman, definitely pushed me out of my comfort zone, but it was a class I would take 10 more times. To take college English classes, preparing me for my future, to performing in high school musical and camp rock, Onward Academy gave me confidence which I didn't know I needed. But even with all that, I can't say I know for a fact what the future holds. I do know one thing. Graduating is not the end. It's the beginning. It's the beginning to the rest of our lives. Graduating is success. And successfulness is the goal. It's the highest achievement. It's the thing that is displayed in society 24/7. They measure and compare us, but no one is the same. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. And if you love what you're doing and where you are, you will be successful. And there is a measuring that. No matter where we go throughout our lives, every time is going to be different. This won't be the best moment of our lives, but this is the best moment for right now. We get so caught up in what our lives look like 10 years from now, we never realize how great the moment is until the moment is over. So live in the now. Some of the hardest parts are already over. And now, the ball's in your court. Your future is now in your hands. I can't say I have all the answers, so I don't really know what's next for us. But focus on what we do know right now. We made it. We made it to the end. Round we'll miss you, but thank you. Next.
Good evening. My name is Scott Bennett, and I have the pleasure of being the East End Academy here. and the family to please stand. You may be seated. Please join me in recognizing the Eastham Academy valedictorians. These students have earned a cumulative GPA of 4.0 or above for their high school career. Will you please stand as your name is read and remain standing until all names have been called? Dylan Thomas Vasquez. Sydney Evelyn Barrett. Sean Patrick Burns. Natalie Thomas Costello. Tiffany Lynn Shadwell. Matthew Centrell Compton. Caleb Brooks Evans. Preston J. Harmon. Brock Alexander Mason. Joshua Wayne Meek. Noah Andrew Meyer. Abigail Jane Perezo. Morgan Ruth Payne. Jessica Julie Quatch. Andrew Scott Ridler. Nicholas Sebastian Rohrman. Michaela Kathleen Samuelson. Brian Arthur Sugar. Trenton Scott Sugar. Alphonse Silva. William Adam Whitman. Luca J. Long. And Patrick J. Young. Please give the students a round of applause. You may be seated. Next, I would like to introduce Morgan Payne, who will be speaking on behalf of our academy.
Is it just me, or did this chapter of our lives come a lot sooner than we all expected? I feel like it's an end of an era that we finally made it. Although it's been a long 4 years, it's as if just last week we were in polos and khakis learning about the 4 academy options. From new dress codes to new friendships, the Reynoldsburg School District and the class of 2019 has endured a multitude of enhancements in the past 720 days. Now, the Reynoldsburg School District has always been an advocate for change, and is actually undergoing an immense shift in the upcoming school year, meaning this class, our class, will be the last to experience the past Reynoldsburg High School setup since the 4-way split in 2011. And similar to I'd like to take a trip down memory lane. Freshman year, 2015, the year of separation. Since each student is required to pick a specific academy guided towards a career path, a lot of long-term bonds were broken due to that. No longer were students who had been here together since elementary able to see their friends from across the halls. Sophomore year, the year of finally gaining control. For the first time, each student was not required to have the same exact schedule as their peers, and it is when we truly started to find ourselves. Junior year was simply the start of early onset senioritis, and when the graduation anticipation began. And last but not least, senior year. The year becomes the easiest and the shortest. AKA when you were more concerned about the rules of senior tag than you were about to test us tomorrow morning. Now, what can I say about the class of 2019? For starters, we had some of the most unique compilations of individuals anybody has ever seen. From the anime lovers and the Beyonce fans, to the Just Dance dancers and Reynoldsburg rappers, we have definitely left our footprint on this town. Period. With our new improved trends and social media at its peak, we are the Snapchat and Vine morning generation. So, fellow graduates, after going through an immense blow up due finally reached our prime. It is time for us to go out there and make our marks in the world. And I know that it's scary, but this is what our academies have been preparing us for the past 4 years. So thank you to the Eastman Academy for teaching us that being interested in math and computer science is actually pretty cool, but implementing programs like robotics, Girls Who Code, and even global scholars. The double block curriculum was intense, but our teachers always make sure we stay on track by offering office hours and fusion visits. This school taught me how to flourish in the new environment and created something precious between all of us. And most importantly, not only is outstanding, we're implementing the Columbus State Community College Credit Plus program that allows every student the opportunity to partake in dual enrollments. This opportunity has not been taken for granted, but we appreciate the amount of money we will be saving. Overall, as a young adolescent, I think we all have misconceptions about how we thought high school was going to transpire. With late nights, early mornings, online gym, and power school, great change alerts. This caused the class of 2019 to experience a tremendous growth within ourselves, academically, personally, spiritually, and physically. And another reason for that is due to our amazing support we get from our staff every single morning. I would like to thank you guys personally for being there every single morning to remind me that I am not your best coach. And I would like to thank the parents for all the sacrifices you have made, because I know our school fees were not cheap. And for my most important shout out, I would like to shine a light on our lunch ladies for making the most of our one break during the day. Thank you, students. And thank you to everyone here to celebrate one of the most memorable days of our lives.
My name is Kevin Smith, and I have the pleasure of being the HS Squared STEM Interim Academy Leader. At this time, I would like the HS Squared STEM Academy to please stand. Please give the HS Squared STEM Academy class of 2019 a round of applause. You may be seated. Please join me in recognizing the HS Squared STEM Academy valedictorians. These students have earned a cumulative GPA of 4.0 or above for their high school career. Will you please stand as your name is read and remain standing until all names have been called? Julia Elise Paisley, Alexis Paige Glenn, Annie Elizabeth Crafter, Vernon John Crafter, Cassidy Nicole Travick, Zainaba Abu Qadir Hassan, Kirsten Danielle Hawkins White, Allison Lynn Hyde, Delaney Ann Kesterson, Alexis Mackenzie Langwasser, Summer Gregory LaPointe, Taylor Michelle Lee, Lindsay Catherine Long, Sydney Ray McGinn, Amanda May McIntyre, Caitlin Elizabeth McKean, Farah Tegni Mulat, Carly Elizabeth Peeney, Olivia Grace Gretke, Logan Graham Robinson, Ezra Mesvin Sahile, Brody Edward Swisher, Megan Nicole Toomey, Caitlin Nicole Wessel, but also with their associate's degree from Columbus State Community College. Zainaba Hassan, would you please join me in recognizing her for reading this milestone. Next, I would like to introduce Taylor Lee, who will be speaking on behalf of our company.
Good evening, graduates, family, and friends. I welcome you to the celebration of achievement of ourselves. Jermaine Britt Hilton Jr. Raina Campbell. Tommy Basil Willie. Faith Deborah Scott. Brandon Scott Long Jr. Kimberly Emily Torres. Evan John Perry. Kervin Salazar. Desmond Jamal Cooper. Suji Kanibora. Rob Alexander Mason. Maricus John Carter. Levi Michael Meyer. Olivia Grace Radke. Brendan Scott Schroeder. Julia Elise Bassey, Valerie Turner. Rob Edward Berry. Summer Raquel LaPointe, Valerie Turner. Kyle Thomas Allen Otis. Skylar Nevin Goldberg. Andrew Scott Milliger. Alejandra Rosette Zamora. Ryan Arthur Schroeder. Jessica Rio. Alphas Mela Simmons. Carly Elizabeth P. Valerie Turner. Lance Stewart Angle. Megan Nicole Toomey, Valerie Turner. Justin Michael Barnhart. Caitlin Nicole Wetzel, Valerie Turner. Samuel Aaron England. Lindsay Catherine Long, Valerie Turner. Leah Elizabeth Berkeley. Abigail Amono Asamoah. Hannah Elizabeth Hedges. Cole Logan Brown. Nydia Antonio Martinez. Caleb Brooks Evans. Amino Abdulatif Ali. Aiden Alexander Foster. Vermilla Gaston. Delaney William Kopitar. Kofi Mensa Isaac. Brady Nicholas Matthews. Belvia Patel. Deshaun Lamar Middleton Jr. Brody Edwards Fisher, valedictorian. William Scott McCowan. Deshaun Marie Bates. Madison Marie Mackenzie Kennedy. Tyler Ali Mirza. Marielle Ariana America Jones. Timothy Jacob Myers. Noah Ryan Sherman. Alejandro Uriel Levy. Brooke Marie Rubio. Nicholas Edward Berkman. Amanda May McIntyre, valedictorian. Xavier Elijah Chris. Johnson Michael Jamal. Nathaniel Kwame Amwana Watson. Shoshana Islam. Christine Enijo Manolo. Roshni Schwan. Jasmine Alexandria Waters. Taylor Lamar Schwan. Noah Burrell Jameson. Amadou Thurno Diallo. Markiana Bushid Jones. Ola Demshit Dale. Tatiana Diamond Keith. Robert Silva Hudson. Catherine Louise Casher. Bali Hopewell. Darian Jamal Hayden. Danica Kazan. Kason Nicholas Champion. Anadirian Kalila Kalita. Luan Abraham. Ryan Alvarado Yuma. Judah Nicole Baker. Sophia Zoe Gomez. Gabriella Marie Brown. Sophia Dominique Rose Hollis. Keyshawn Juwan Brown. Abigail Irene Hopperton. Torrance Allen Duncan. Devon DeMarco Johnny Robinson. Olasia Nevaeh Brooks. Gunnar Patrick Brady. Ryan Anye Michelle Creed. Daniel Wayne Tony. Benjamin Marcus Ford. William Adam Whitman. Alonzo Shade Mother. Liam Daniel Ryan. Elena McGee. Carlos Raven Mitchell Wallace. Sophie Malaco. Ashley Grace Parker. Ariane Gabriel Rafael. Rita Fouton. Ronald Nana O'Rourke. Bethania Gabriel. Michaela Veronica Spencer. Thomas Noah Gilmore. Damian Sean McLeish. Preston Scott Yarrows. Jalen Montag Spear. Matthew Michelle Compton. Niall Marie Sturgis. Ariel Celeste Plaza. David George Myers. Alyssa Rose Shipman. Nevaeh O'Shawn Williams. Joseph Ryan Foss. Asma Abdulatif Ali. Zoe Renee Kirk. Amel Ishmael. Jonathan Gillett Agoma. Cameron Lorraine Mallory. Abraham Azalam Azalash. Adriana Lynn Antano. Benjamin David Fitzgerald. Chaz Marquise Lane. Gregory Bud Johnson II. Ari Adibari. Jordan B. Reddick. Ghana Cheyenne Islam. Amaya Cherie Denise Wright. Durga Bilal. Jessica Julie Watts. Delaney Ann Hesterson. Candy Law. Tuba Newcoming. Emily Nicole Easter. Nishan Hopewell. Christopher David Stevens. Bradley Roger Thompson. Javante Pierre Edwards. Vanessa Renee Nance. Maxwell Alexander Cole. Jade Evaluates Cruz. Mary Catherine Watkins. Anissa Kiara Jones. Bradley Dean Bennett. Dylan Ryan Brown. Jordan Lawrence Brooks. Alexis Mackenzie Langwasser. Justin Douglas Brooks. Jessica Ann Wallace. Ryan Anthony Michael Collier. Leah Simone Webster. Zachary Sunshine Riley. Caitlin Elizabeth McKean, valedictorian. Tiffany Lynn Shadwell. Austin Robert Novak. Kathy Madison Mitchell. Sarah Elizabeth Miles.
Tyler Matthew Hopple.
Arsena Abdullah Ayasus.
Abigail Jane Parisa.
Lillian Marilyn Mosai.
Matthew Allen Huffman.
Mackenzie Jordan Arnold.
Jade Wall.
Taylor Michelle Lee.
Quinton Nicole Brocious.
Annie Elizabeth Crafter, valedictorian.
Andrew Scott Young.
Vernon John Crafter, valedictorian.
James Anthony Henry.
Trinity J. Dexter.
Dylan Thomas Vasquez.
U.S. Acharya.
Preston J. Harmon.
Mira Technique Ulan, valedictorian. Desiree Madison Xavier, valedictorian.
Morgan Ruth Kane.
Ema Julie Zaman.
Jasmine Marie Luder.
Connor Riley Black.
Justin K. Davies.
Alexis Paige Quinn, valedictorian.
Joshua Wayne Lee.
Bailey Michelle Silver.
David Nathaniel Seal.
Cassie Nicole Robert, valedictorian.
Terrell Edward Lewis.
Cameron Capri Henry.
Juan Wayne Brown.
Deanna Helen Levy.
Elijah John Edward Jr.
Sydney Ray McGinn, valedictorian.
Brianna Roxanne Fox.
Lillian Marie Miller.
Reginald Angelo Mills.
May Ian
Bryce Michael Kizzo.
Philip David Norman.
John Stephen Potter.
Asia Danae Taylor.
Isis Androna Nixon.
Kalila Lashine Bates.
Sydney Ellen Berry.
Mia Simone
Michaela Kathleen Samuelson.
Naija Green. India Noel Edwards. Raheem Mustafa Wright.
Jeremiah Cole Tanner.
Jeremiah Lamar Burton. Anaya Rochelle Terrell.
Boyd
Nicholas Lovelace. Nina Renee Graves. Ronnie Romney Graves. Lisa Amy Bernard. Lonnie Ruth Rose. Tanisha Lachey Morton. Alyssa Dawn Schrader. Eileen Joanna Pacheco Puma. Elena Juliana Simonson. Mershon Diamante Rice. Brunella Deborah Desai. Darielle Marquita Robinson. Ian Matthew Durkin, valedictorian. Edgar Salinas Ariana. Michael Lewis Coker. Hyman Terrell Thomas. Jennifer Lopez. Curran Nyla Williams. Ryan Lewis Ellinger. Hyman Javier Williams. Dalton Cuthbert Sears. Mackenzie Jewel Kaminsky. Kiora Deshawn. Micah Abdul Asami. Lucy Elizabeth Clark, valedictorian.
Sujala Charles Chapman.
Trevor Adam Clements, valedictorian.
Mason E. Chris.
Ida Sierra Danielle Boone.
Alice D. Cosby.
Kiera Ann Conley.
Shannon Marie Gardner.
Natalie K. Brennan.
Judea Nobel Grant.
Isis Pilar Evans, valedictorian.
Jasmine Jacobian.
Brayden Scott Priest.
Lindsay Marie Lewis.
Jaden Simone Rasmus.
Octavius Marlowe Powell.
Allison Nicole Richard.
Dimitri Dion River II.
Faith Ann Sawyer.
Denise Javon Walker.
Bishop Rayfield Scott.
Julian Renee Seagreen.
Ariana Sheree Marlins.
Cameron Dakota Turner.
Kyle John Woodward.
Faith Nicole Williamson.
Jaden Ayana Nicole Brown.
Jayana Asia Wilson.
Jason Lee. Brandon Thomas Barber. Haley Ray Black. Ariana April Marie Jordan. Joshua Robert Lawrence. Tyler Lee Barber. Lindsay Marie Becker. Allison Elton Brown. Cameron Mary Canterbury. Ryan Cole Grant. Elijah Denise Moore. Maya Nicole Slay. Jaden Leanne Valerio.
member